Hi everyone, welcome to my Overwatch video guides. Today I'm going to be going over the hero Torbjorn. Torbjorn is one of my personal favourites as he has his brilliant, fantastic, powerful turret at his disposal. And before I show you the turret, I want to tell you about his first ability, a passive ability called Scrap Collector. So as you can see, this meter in the kind of right on the right hand side of the screen, it's going up very quickly. You get 2 scrap every second build up on your meter, so it's going up fairly quickly, and you can hold as much as 200 scrap at a time, and you gain 15 scrap from falling heroes, and these bots give 15 as well when you kill them, so you gain an extra 15 there. And then what you can do is throw out armor packs for your team. It's 50 armor, 50 scrap basically that it costs to throw out an armor piece. And yeah, what I would recommend is picking up a piece for yourself first and foremost, so you want to stay alive longer, as long as you can really, so you can of course throw out more armor and kind of, you know, do more yourself. But the more you kill enemies, and yeah, the more you kill enemies basically, the more scrap they will drop. And you'll want to go around and pick this scrap up as much as you can. Just don't, my advice would be don't pick it up if it's really far away and there's loads of enemies around, because it's just not worth it. So if it's near you, then sure, pick it all up. If it's fairly near you, if it's not a dangerous area, you think, yeah, I can grab some, then that's good. So that's basically Scrap Collector. That's Torbjorn's passive ability. It's crucial for his kit and who he is and everything. So that's that. And basically, next thing I want to talk about is his weapon, which is the rivet gun. Now there's two parts to his weapon. So he's got the long range, which is this, and this goes very far. Like, you can really hit people extremely far away with this. And this is an arcing projectile. It does 70 damage per shot, and you can headshot, so you want to be kind of hitting people in the head. It is quite hard to do though. You have to kind of really time it right and kind of use Torb a lot more to kind of get used to it. And because it's got like a kind of arcing curve to this kind of shot, as you can see, but you'll get used to it once you kind of use it more. And the projectile speed on this is 57 meters per second. That is insane, to be honest. That is extremely good. So yeah, you want to be doing this from long range, or medium to long range. You don't want to be using this short range. The rate of fire is 0.6 seconds per round, or 1.67 rounds per second. The ammo is 18. It's extremely generous for this, because you could just keep firing this for so long without having to reload. And yeah, basically, of course, you do want a headshot if you can, once you get the hang of things. That's basically his kind of long distance fire with his rivet gun. Now the second fire rate is a shotgun projectile, so basically this is it here. It's extremely powerful at close range. You do have to reload more with this one though, but you want to be doing this at close range. 6 to 15 damage per pellet, and there's a fall off range is 7 to 20 meters. So yeah, you don't want to be doing this from far away. You just want to keep this kind of medium to close range. You don't really want to be further than about here, I'd say, if you're going to be using it. Otherwise you can use your projectile kind of medium to long range. So yeah, this is basically it. Torb can have 10 armor pieces out before he basically can throw out any more, otherwise they kind of just disappear. So yeah, I thought I'd tell you about that. And yeah, the other stats for the shotgun projectile is it takes 10 ammo per shot. Oh, number of pellets is 10 per shot, sorry. Yeah, basically it costs 3 ammo. So you'll go down to, say if you've got full ammo, use the shotgun projectile once, go down to 15. So of course it's not as generous as the kind of longish distance one, because this only takes 1 at a time. So you will be reloading more with the shotgun projectile, but it's crucial to use this in close range. That can really save your life. So yeah, the projectile speed for this shotgun is 80 per second. Yeah, that's pretty damn quick, really. It's just the kind of, you know, you have to reload more. 0.8 seconds per round, or 1.25 rounds per second. That's pretty damn quick, really, once you actually start firing it. 18 ammo, of course, in the rivet gun, 3 per shot, and 2 seconds reload, which is, it's just slightly over average. So average is 1.5 seconds for reload in Overwatch, so it's just a little bit over average, and this can headshot too, so yeah, you want to be aiming at the head if possible. It's not really so much a big deal though as aiming for the head for the projectile, because this will do a lot more damage. As long as you're getting kind of body shots with the shotgun projectile, that's the main thing. Want to keep people away from you when you're kind of building turrets and whatnot. So that's that. That's the 2 rivet gun kind of fire modes that it has. Now your forge hammer basically can do 55 damage, but you don't want to really be hitting people with this. It's just a melee weapon. It's for building your turrets and healing your turrets. So these are the turrets here. I'll go into them in just a sec, but what this hammer does is it upgrades them if you keep hitting them with it. So that's level 2. You can only get level 2 when you haven't got your ultimate, but I'll show you my ultimate in a minute. Basically, if your turret gets damaged, and one whack of a turret, if it's damaged, heals 50 of its health. So yeah, if your turret is taking loads of damage, you want to try and just repair it as much as you can. But if you're in a team fight and there's loads of people, a good thing is just to kind of just place your turret down and then just kind of get your gun out, do some damage. But if you've got time, then build it up. Only if you've got time though, because there's no point standing there building your turret if loads of people are like attacking you. You might as well just kind of place one down and then just kind of attack. That's like the best outcome really, because you'll just die by trying to build your turret and they'll just destroy it anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much the forge hammer. Like I said, you don't attack with it, you just want to build your turrets with it. Your actual rivet gun is best for attacking with, pretty much. So yeah, the rate of fire for the swing is 1.25 seconds. That's fine. I mean, that's not slow, that's decent speed. And that's basically the forge hammer. Now, I want to talk about the turret. Now, Torb, of course, can build turrets, and they can get to level 2 without using your ultimate. You don't really want a level 1 turret, they're very weak. You want to try and build them if you can. It doesn't take long to build them. You'll make sure you've got the level 2 going, and you want to try and put them in decent spots, right? So you want to you won't want to have them too kind of out in the open, like, so say, I don't know, like maybe one like in a corner like here somewhere, or let's see where else to put one that would be pretty good around this map. Maybe if I was going down here somewhere, I could put one kind of here maybe. You just gotta try and find some decent spots to hide them so people don't recognize them straight away, so it can get you ultimate charge, do some damage, and yeah, that's what you want to do. But basically, yeah, the hit scan is what the rockets are, the turrets are, and yeah, it does just basic fire. But then when you upgrade your turret to the 3rd level, which I'll show you in a minute, it can actually shoot out rockets. So basically, the first turret has 150 health, the level 2 turret has 300, and then the 3rd turret, which you can only get in Molten Core, which is 800 health. It shoots. It does 14 damage per round. 14 damage per rocket when it does actually have rockets, and the range of all the turrets is 40 meters, which is huge. That can go a really long way. I mean, even from here to kind of, yeah, from there to there it can do that, and of course you can see it shooting those over there. Easily shoot people from this far away. I don't know about here though. Okay, yeah, it can even do that distance, so as you can see it's really good like that. So yeah, basically your turret lasts until it's destroyed, so yeah, you can kind of keep it going for a really long time, almost indefinitely if no one destroys it. And 8 seconds cooldown for a turret, which is good, which is pretty good really, because these turrets you can kind of just keep putting them down if one gets destroyed or you need to reposition one or whatnot. So yeah, they can't headshot though, so it's just kind of lock on, kind of hit scan for that. So they're the turrets, right? So next thing is the ultimate. Basically the ultimate, Molten Core. It gives you an extra 300 armor when you activate it. Your rate of fire goes up by 50%, and yeah, it lasts 12 seconds, Molten Core, which is really good, and it costs 1,625 points of ultimate charge. So now I'll build, oh no, I don't need to build this, but I will move this over here, this turret, and I'll show you what Molten Core does. So basically, yeah, he builds so quick, and then of course he fires really quick as well. And that's basically what Molten Core does. It's a lifesaver, and Torb is really hard to kill actually when he's got Molten Core on. It really does take quite a lot of the enemy team to take you down if you're using it. So yeah, he's good to, because Torb is you know, I mean, he's kind of average to kill, even fairly easy to kill sometimes when you're using him, because his head hitbox is like kind of big, but when he's got Molten Core, he's got all the armor on, you see. It does help like trying to keep alive. So that's basically Torbjorn for you guys. Tips and tricks with Torb: try and put your turrets in places where enemies aren't going to see them straight away, so try and hide them if you can, but also of course make sure that they're in range of enemies so that they will do damage. They can't just hide and not do damage, so you've got to be sneaky with your turrets at times and put them in places enemies can't get to or struggle to hit. That's what I can give for that. And then of course the rivet gun, you want to be using like kind of like the main primary fire from medium to long range, and then the shotgun projectile kind of short range pretty much. And yeah guys, if I've missed anything, let me know. Rate, comment, subscribe, I really appreciate it if you do that. And yeah, let me know if I've missed anything in the comments, because I might have done. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next video guys. Thanks for watching.